so we have another Final Factions video for you guys. We are going to be talking about the Aero ATV. So we have this vehicle. That's the only vehicle right now that I saw. It is, again, the Aero ATV Final Factions. There's the box, really nicely well done. We got Series 1, Alpha Team 1. Looks really cool. Here's the side. Gives you the top, side, and the front and back view. There's the back of the box. Gives you all the information, everything that comes with it. Headlights, roll cage, stuff like that. Now this right here is a accessories pack. None of this comes with this right now. You're only getting the base vehicle with this one, Aero ATV. That is a mistake that I made. I thought these were two completely different vehicles, but they're not. This is the Aero ATV. This is the weapons pack. You're gonna need to buy this so you can have the full thing. Okay, so here is all of the bio and stuff. You guys can pause it and read it, get the details of the rankings and stuff like that if you guys want to. Boom, there you go. Just pause it and read it. On the bottom talks about the cartoon, all the story behind it, stuff like that. And yeah, so this is 3+. So that is the Aero ATV, and this is the weapons pack. So as you can see, Aero ATV weapons and armor, battle ready conversion kits. So there's the top, there's the front. Again, shows you what you're getting. So you're only getting the weapons and armor in here. As you can see, shows you what you get on the side. Illegal information on the other side. Bottom, same thing. Just talks about the cartoon on the website. And if you guys want to, you guys could pause it and read the bio right here. I don't know if it's the same. Nope, it's not the same as the other box. So there you go. And again, it shows you what weapons you get, which armor pieces you get. And then down here, same thing. Tells you what you get. So I already took the guy out of, already took the vehicle out, already built him. It does come with instructions, because you do have to put this thing together. It is not already made. Pretty simple instructions. You know, it's pretty simple instructions. You could probably do it without the instructions if you want, but let's go ahead and get that out of here. And let's go ahead and bring in boom, 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 the vehicle. Here it is, all put together. Again, I did it off camera because I didn't want to make this video freaking 20 minutes long of me putting it together. But yeah, so here is the vehicle itself. As you can see, we got the wheels. This is the base vehicle. This is what will come out of that box. That first box is this. This is it without this box open and without all the weapons. For $1.25, guys, this vehicle is really, really nice. It's really, really well done. Easy to put together. The only problem that I had with this vehicle, the only loose thing that I had with this vehicle is the seat. If you push it or even touch it just a little bit, as you can see, it comes up pretty easy. Now you can push it back down and get it back into place, but it's still going to do that if you push it from the bottom. Sometimes if you mess with it a little bit up here, it will come out. But other than that, I mean, it's a really nice vehicle. I really love the look of it. Looks really nice. And I mean, I've done a few of these tricks right here. Watch, check this out. And nothing comes off besides the seat. The seat gets loose when you do that, but I did this probably like a good 30 times and nothing has broke, which is really nice. So you even do it from the front. But yeah, nothing's broken off from me doing that. I mean, I tried, because I don't play with my figures. I'm an adult. I don't play with my figures, but I was trying to see if this would hold up to a kid's play, because I don't have any kids, so I can't tell you that. But when I do this, and I've done it for like 30 times, nothing's popped off, nothing's broken. So I think it's going to be safe with kids, depending on how rough your kid is with the toys. But yeah, so that is it. Here is the scale to a figure. As you can see, it's in scale with Final Faction, and you can get him in here. The way that I get him in here is to put his arms all the way down and to put his legs in there first. If his arms are up or straight or whatever, it gets harder to put him in there. So you want to put him in there with his legs first. And the helmet does make it a little hard, but doesn't make it that hard, as you can see. And then you could, you can see, there you go. And then it's a little bit of a struggle, but not too bad. And then you can get him to hold the handlebar. Sorry if it's blurry, but you can get him to hold the handlebars once he's in there. and then you could kind of straighten him up, and boom, there he is. There is Steadfast, and he has the better look when it comes to this figure, or when it comes to this vehicle out of the box. He looks better with it than the other characters, which is why I pulled him out. But yeah, you could have him in there driving. It's really nice, and this does wheel really good. I took this. It rolls really nice on this piece of cardboard, this poster cardboard right here. It rolls really nice. It rolls nicely on my desk. I took it in the hallways. I have tile in my hallways. It rolls really nicely. I took it outside on the concrete. It rolls really nicely. When it comes to being outside, it rolls really nicely in the dirt. When it has grass in it, if it's really short grass, you can get away with it. If it's long grass, you can't roll it in there. The grass is going to get stuck into the wheels and it's going to stop it from rolling. But with the dirt, it rolls well. Concrete, everything else, it rolls really well. I don't have carpet, so I couldn't test it out on carpet, but everything else, it works and it rolls really, really nicely. So if you bring in another figure like Scope, he can peg into the back. He does peg in pretty well, and he could sit there. Now, the way that these are angled and how thin the bars are, he can't grip onto them, so there's no point of having him grip onto it, because he doesn't grip onto it at all, you know, at all. You could probably get him to, but he's not going to be able to be pegged into here and grip onto those. You could just have his hands there and look like he's going to grab it, but he doesn't really grab it. Now, he does grip onto the top pretty well, like this, so you could have him kind of like that, kind of like jumping and stuff, but he doesn't really grip, or none of them really grip well onto the bars, in my opinion. So that feature is kind of hard to grip onto. You can like sit them on top if you want, but it's really up to you. Oh, forgot to take out his pistols. But yeah, so in my opinion, these guys don't really grip onto the bars too well. Or well at all. I mean, it just depends on the guy and how tight their grip are. But yeah, so, but when it comes to back here, you're not gonna be able to get him to grip on there. And you can fit about 3 figures on here, so you could have him pegged onto the side. Let's go ahead and bring in Shift. You could have her pegged into this one, and then you could have this guy, Thorn, holding onto the top. So you could fit maybe about 5 figures on here, 1 driving, 2 in the back, 2 on the side, and that's about it. Now I'm really curious, because I haven't opened up the weapons pack, how many characters can fit on here once all of this stuff is on. So let's go ahead and take this out. I haven't took it out. I'll save this for the video because it seems pretty easy. And then yeah, so you get the bag of stuff, you get the directions. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. And then right here, again, instructions, pretty simple. Yeah, pretty simple. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright, so I got the first armor piece on there. I'm going to do these pieces off camera because I need to be able to pull this off camera and do it, but it seems like it's pretty easy. You see it has like these little points right here that you just clip onto the bars. Same thing with this guy, and I think with this guy maybe. Yeah, so it seems pretty easy. So I'm gonna do this off camera, and then I'll come back to you guys. So here it is, all put together, or all the armor pieces put on. I will say, if you're buying this for a kid, I think parents should put the armor pieces on, because I do see this being a little hard for kids, because you really have to force the bars into these pegs right here. So I do see kids not being strong enough to do that, or I see kids getting frustrated with trying to put this together, because while you're putting this on, other pieces might be popping off. Like when I was putting this on, see this piece, it is not fully in that hole because I can't force it in there. It won't go in there. So other things are going to be popping off. This isn't too bad because it's holding together, but for a kid during play, it might pop off. And then down here, these bars, while I was putting on this thing, the bars, let me see. Let me try to get a pointer or something. So I'm going to use Steadfast's robotic arm. But right here, this bar right there, that bar, it was popping out when I was putting that on. And it's not even on there pretty safely. Like I would say, it's going to fall off. As you can see, it's wobbly. If it takes just one bump, it's probably going to fall off. But yeah, it's not on there really tightly. But yeah, and when I was putting this on, the steering wheel fell off. So when it comes to kid, they might get frustrated putting all that stuff on because the bars are going to fall off. For me, I got a little frustrated. It wasn't that bad, but didn't get too frustrated like you can with some of these toys. It was just a little hard on the fingers when you're pushing things together, but I got it done. Just with kids, it might be a little hard. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the armor pieces. I like that they're all done in this like matte black or like a matte grayish. So there you go. There's a side of it. There's one side. Here's the other side. Here's the front piece. Really cool. I love the way it's painted. Or it's not really painted, but I love the matte gray, to be honest. So there's the bumper with a kind of like a chain, like a hook. I think it'd be really cool if you painted the chain to look silver. All this around with the rope. I think it'd be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at what weapons come with it. These are like, I don't know what kind of guns these are. I'm guessing like SMGs maybe. Yeah, it comes with that. It comes with the scope, so you could kind of like have them like, you know, it's really cool. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and put this, I believe this goes in the middle. Yep, pegs really well into the middle. You can't pop these off separately. They're glued in there. Can't use them with your figures out off of the vehicle. Same thing with this one. Can't really do that. As you can see, they have these pegs, so the pegs would get in the way. All right, so let's go ahead and take these guns. This is a tighter fit on these, which I guess you would want it to be because you wouldn't want it to fall out. This looks sick for $1. Oh, actually, yeah, for like $2, $2 or $3. You get it looking like this. Wow, that's sick. It looks really cool. It looks cool without the armor, but it also looks really dope with the armor. So that's really cool. Wow. Now, you can still do my little trick where I just flick the back of this. So you can have them flip over. So that's cool. And it did stay. It stayed intact. Yeah, the bumper stayed intact. I didn't think it was going to. I thought it was going to pop off. But it didn't. So you could actually fit all 4 of these characters on there. You could probably get a 5th one. You just have to move scope onto the right side and then get another character on the left side. So you could also do that. So you could probably fit more characters on there. And since these armor pieces are on there, you could actually hide some weapons back there. Like you could take the sniper, put it back there, or you could take the hoverboard. Maybe it's too bulky. You could actually take the hoverboard, put it back there. Or you could actually have somebody riding the hoverboard holding on to the bars like Back to the Future. Yeah, I think it's Back to the Future too. So yeah, you could take some of these weapons, store them back here if you wanted to, kind of hide them back there so that they could pull over, scope could pop out, pull out the sniper and just start sniping aliens. So that's really cool. I really like that. Alright guys, so my final thoughts is I love this. I love the vehicle. I love the weapons and armors pack. I think it's really worth your money because you pay $1.25 for the vehicle, $1.25 for the weapons and armor, and that comes to what, under $3? You know, I think it's really well done. I think it's really nicely. Even if you don't like the Final Faction characters, I think this vehicle is worth it because it might, I'm not for sure, it might go with your old school G.I. Joes, the Spin Masters Batman, the Spin Masters DC. Any 4-inch, under 4-inch figure, I think it would fit really nicely with this vehicle. $1.25, you can't beat it. In my opinion, I'm definitely going to be picking up more of this, especially the base vehicle, to go with my other 4-inch action figures, under 4-inch action figures. But yeah, so that's it. That's my opinion on it, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts on this down in the comments below. Let me know if you picked it up. Let me know if you are going to be picking it up. This series 1 for the characters and the vehicles are still available in the stores. I still find, or I found, the series 1 Steadfast Shift and the vehicle. I still found it, so it's out there to be found. You just got to get out there to Dollar Trees and look for it. Again, go to different Dollar Trees because different Dollar Trees from my searching in my area, they had different things. They had, some of them had series 1, some of them had series 2, some of them had both, some of them had everything. Again, go out and go look at your Dollar Trees. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts and all your opinions down in the comments below, and stay tuned because I might be making more Final Faction videos for you guys. So yes, that's it. See you guys next time. Peace.